Part 3. Let's continue with Wales, Gouffron Forest, and the F2 kit car Peugeot 306 Maxi. Still have a little bit of a cough. Taking a drink. Okay, changing the gearing and the dampers. Fourth gear is coming down a little bit. Fifth gear will come down a little bit to hopefully make a smoother transition into sixth. Sixth will probably come down. I'm not sure. I haven't had a high-speed section to use it. I haven't needed to use it the entire stage. I'll probably end up deciding on the final value when I do the tarmac walkthrough, because that's the only place I know where I'm going to reach maximum speed. But I'll leave it where it is for now. Otherwise, I could actually decrease fifth and sixth a lot, so that I can make fourth even more, have even more wheel torque, and then use fifth for the high speed sections, and then the sixth for the flat out sections. But I'll leave it as it is for now. Alright, so rear damper, bump damper went up 3. Let's go down 2. And do a shakedown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into can, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
Not too wide.
Right 1 long, tight stone cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60.
Maximum lock
Caution,
there.
keep mid over jump,
On the
water splash.
it's so weird. Yeah, front wheel drive is really weird.
Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish.
So I'm going to increase the damper a little bit and see how that handles, the rear damper. Just 1. This damper I'm leaving as it is for the steering response, especially with a front spring rate this soft. I can also reduce the front anti-roll up front and see what that does. Oh, I didn't save the preset.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump.
Yeah, second gear is probably better.
Caution, left 3 continues over jump.
Through that turn.
Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gate. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest left 4. To finish.
Alright, I'm basically done pretty much all I can do. I'm going to save this. Brake bias is fine. The brake force is fine. I didn't have any problem with locking up. With the maximum brake locking or braking lock, I could probably reduce it a little bit. Preload, I didn't have too many issues. Off throttle, I'm gonna mess with that actually for the rest of this video. Gears are fine. Third actually is gonna go a little bit shorter, just a little bit. Same with fourth and fifth. There we go. And second too. There we go. That's better. Okay, so gears, suspension, front, I can reduce this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try this first, and then I'm going to mess with the differential. Damping is fine. The rear suspension is fine. Rear damping is good. The rebound, that can change depending on what I want. I might reduce it or increase depending on whether I want brake, more brake oversteer or less brake oversteer. Let's see, let's try the anti-roll change and see how it performs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gates, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
Third works better through there.
Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash.
Little late on the handbrake.
Gates. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish.
I didn't really notice anything with the anti-roll. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see how much anti-roll I can get away with. I'm going to put it back up to here. Remembering it was here. Okay, just to see what it does. I'm going to see how much understeer it will give me. A benefit of having stiffer anti-roll is it keeps the
3, 2,
hang on.
1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps.
Depending on the rear
Left
suspension,
6 and right
it keeps
5
the
long over crest,
tires
past
down,
junction.
both inside and outside
Left 6
tires.
past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash.
And you can gain a little bit more grip.
Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3
You
continues
can
over
gain a
jump.
little bit more front end grip if you have a little bit
Right
stiffer,
1 long, tightens,
or the right
don't
amount of
cut.
stiffness of the front anti-roll.
Into acute left, post inside, 60.
I'm getting too much understeer.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash, left 4 through gates. Crest 150, past junction, left 6 over bump, 100 past lay-by.
I was supposed to mess with the differential, but
to finish.
how does it turn off throttle? Oh, that's actually a bit oversteery. I can increase that. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to decrease the front anti-roll. And then increase this. See. And see how that does. So the anti-roll will affect the mid-corner performance, and the differential will affect the off-throttle performance. And they're, depending on the situation, they can be. You can test those. They don't affect each other if in certain scenarios, and so I'm going to avoid the scenarios where they do affect each other, or when I am in those scenarios, I'm not going to consider that information as usable. Say if I lift off throttle mid-corner, it'll probably understeer with the anti-roll and the differential change combined. And that's expected. But in a high-speed lift-off situation, throttle lift situation, it will the front anti-roll will not be as prominent.
2, 1,
effective.
go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left and post inside, 60.
Yeah, I'm just getting understeer.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash.
With the anti-roll.
Left 4 through gates. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4.
Here I'm going to do the throttle lift.
Finish.
It's controllable. It was an understeery, so I can actually increase the preload. Since I'm mostly going to be cornering on throttle anyway with this car. So I definitely need this value for the anti-roll. And I'm going to increase this up 1. Actually, I'm going to go to maximum, and if that's good, then I'll leave it as it is. And then if it's too much, then I'll bring it back down 1. Uh-oh. Oh, weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps.
Yeah, there's also the rear
6
rebound.
And right 5 long over crest.
I can mess with.
Past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump.
Oops.
Into
Went
caution,
in too
left
fast.
3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60.
Yeah, that's better.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gates. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest left 4.
So I'm going to test the throttle lift.
Finish.
Yep, it's actually good. I'll leave it as it is. Didn't have any issues. Actually, I don't know how it's going to be in the I need to do another shakedown to see how the slow speed throttle lift will be affected. So I will do another shakedown. But I think everything, apart from I've changed everything apart from the rear rebound here. which I'm thinking of reducing. First I'm going to do another shakedown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut.
Yeah, throttle lift, forgot.
Into acute left, post inside. 60.
I'm actually getting oversteer on throttle lifts in the slow speed.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left
So I'll
4 through
leave
gate.
the differential where it is.
Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish.
So what I'm going to do now is reduce the rear rebound and trying to get a little bit more brake steer. All right, 3 shakedowns remaining.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60.
It's actually
Caution, keep mid over jump.
the
Water
rebound
splash.
adjustment has
Left
made
4 through
the lift throttle
gate. Crest
oversteer a bit
150,
more
past
aggressive,
junction. Left 6 over bump.
and it didn't really
100
change
past
much.
lay-by. Crest left 4.
I mean, I don't notice much of a difference on the
Finish.
brakes. So I'm actually going to increase the rear rebound damping. I'm going to try and see what it does at maximum.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gate. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish.
So it's a little bit more stable on the brakes, which is good, and it still brake steers. So I'm actually going to, it's a little bit too much stability. I'm going to bring it down to here, down 2. And then I'm thinking about reducing this. See how that handles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. See what that does. So what my what I'm trying to do is give it more brake steer, like more overall brake steer, but not make it so the brake steer is not snappy. It doesn't snap loose on the brakes. It'll you know, while turning, it'll gradually steer into the turn on the brakes. And I'm doing that by having the increased rear rebound and a decreased braking lock. That's my last shakedown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gates. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by.
I'm going to test the stability, the high-speed braking stability if you're here.
Finish.
I couldn't really tell. You go either way. So it was working fine with a higher differential lock, so I'm going to just increase it to there. And I'll leave it as that. I'm going to go through the entire setup, or excuse me, the entire setup. Just to go through all the final values. Yeah, sixth gear is probably going to change. Haven't had a chance to use it, but that's where it is right now. And that's all the changes. I need to save them. Okay, and a full stage test, and that'll be it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
Keep forgetting to keep it in third here.
Tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gates. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump.
Hit the wrong button again.
Crest,
Hit the
left
gear
4.
shift button instead of the wiper button.
Into right 6, stay mid over crest. Into right 6, 130. Caution crest, into acute right. Into left 6, continues for 130, over bumps, ditch inside. Left 5, keep in. Into right 3 over crest. Crest right 6, into turn left 3 tightens to 2 past junction. Into right 6, 60. Crest jump maybe past junction. 170. Care right 6 over jump 60. Right 6 over crest past junction. Into care left 6 crest bump. Right 2 long ditch inside. Crest right 6. Left 6. Right 6 over crest 110 through dip. Caution right 4 long don't cut tightens to 3 over crest immediate turn hairpin left. And right 4 long. Into left 5 long ditch inside. Into caution turn right 3 tight immediate turn square left. Into right 6 past junction.
Whoa, a little late on the brakes.
Into right 4 over crest tight, keep in. Left 5. Right 5 keep in. Left 2. And right 6. Into left 6. Into right 3 long. Into turn left 3 half long. Crest jump maybe. Into right 460. Turn right 6. Care left 6 over crest 80 down. Turn square right. Right 6. Into left 4 half long keep in. Into left 2 keep in. Into right 5 long 100. Right 1 don't cut. Into left 6. Into right 3. Into left 2 long opens 100. Care logs right 5. 80 through dip. Right 3 over crest. 60 keep left over crest. Right 4 don't cut 60. Left 6 long over crest. Into care right 4 long. Don't cut logs inside. 60. Right 6 half long. 60 over crest. Caution keep left over crest. Down. Into right 4 long. Into left 1 long. Into right 6. Into left 6 over bumps. Into right 4 continues over crest. Into left 6 60 past junction. Turn left 1 40. Turn right 2 don't cut bad camber. Into left 6. Into caution right 6. Immediate turn hairpin left. Into left 4 long. Into caution turn square right don't cut logs on exit. Right 6 don't cut. Into left 6 60. Left 3 long don't cut. Into right 6 60 over crest. Caution right 5 into left 3 tight over crest. Right 6 crest 130. Right 6 into care. Left 6 keep mid over jump. Into right 4 long. Into caution left 6 long over crest jump.
Whoa! I hit the edge of the track. Oh. I think I might be stuck. Slowly going. Alright.
Right 5 and right 5 long into left 6 long over crest. Into right 6 half long. Through gate, crest, and left 5 long. Into right 4 40 gate. Right 6 40. Left 6. Into right 3 long 40. Right 5 continues to 80 over crests. Tightens to 3. Into left 5 over crest continues and tightens to 4. Keep right over jump, maybe. Left 6, right 6. Keep left over jump, maybe. Right 5 long. Into caution, left 6 big jump. Right 4. Left 6 40 bump. Right 3 long past junction. Into left 6 crest jump. Right 5 long 60. Left 4 long keep in.
Whoa.
Into caution, keep right over jump. Left 6. And right 2 long. Into left 3 long. Into right 6 long. Right 3, left 6. Right 4 crest. Left 4 long, keep in 100. Left 4 long, into right 1, long 60. Turn hairpin right. into left 2 tightens to 1 over crest, 60 to finish.
Oh, wasn't gonna be a very quick run with that. Whoa. Yeah, I mean the time isn't quick, but I didn't expect to get first, especially with that getting stuck. Anyway, yeah, the car actually handles pretty well. There's a lot less throttle over or understeer, and you can counter. It'll understeer if you don't put enough wheel input on throttle. So when you get on throttle, you have to make sure to crank the wheel. It's controllable on the brakes. It'll oversteer pretty well, which is good. Yeah, and that's that. Till the next one.